Yeah, everything good comes to an end. Summer is officially over here in Canada. So the days are short and the nights are cold, but I'm still wearing shorts. I'm still happy. And today I thought, yeah, you know what, let's prolong the summer a little bit. Let's grill some good old backyard burgers. Something simple, something quick and dirty. We can do it while we still have some sun. Let's get to it. Good old lump charcoal, about a third of the way full. Different cook setup today. I'm using half of the top grill and wrapping it in foil. This way I make myself a nice shelf where I'll get to finish off the patties at the end. So bottom grill is going to be for the grilling, top grill is going to be for the finish. A couple of ingredients for this recipe. First of all, you're going to need some ground chuck, about 5 to 6 pounds of it. A mix of salt and pepper, 50-50, onion powder, chili powder. You might need these breadcrumbs, not sure yet. You need some shredded cheese. This is mozzarella. You're gonna need an egg. Now make sure that your goddamn hands are clean, and then you can start dumping the cheese in there. I tell you, you cannot overdo it with the cheese. Go crazy with that stuff. For the spices, I'd say 1.5, maybe 2 tablespoons max. And I'm kind of eyeballing this. This is backyard burgers after all. Crack that egg, and then you got the base we're gonna need to make those patties. Just look at this. Looks good enough to eat already. Give this thing a good mix with your hands, and by the end of it, you should have a big ball of meat that looks something like the mind flare from season 3 in the hospital. Remember that scene? Yeah, you do. Now here's how I make the backyard burger patties. You just take about 1/5 of the mix you had and you shape it into a denser, smaller meatball. You shape it like you would a snowball or something. You just throw it in your hands until you get the shape that you want. And the shape that you want is about the size of a baseball. Now you squish it between your palms. You make sure that the sides are kind of put together a little bit. You give it some shape. And there you go. This is the backyard burger patty. If it's not at least 1.5 inches thick and you don't dislocate your jaw trying to bite into that burger, it is not a good patty. Toasted sesame oil. Just a quick dab, couple drops, not too much on there. This is going to ensure that you get a beautiful char on the outside of your patties. And it also happens that any spice you want to add to the outside of the patties is going to stick super nicely. Yeah, just do it. Sesame oil. Ooh-wee! This grill is running hot. You stack the patties right beside each other on there and make sure that don't worry. This is my spare patty. Always make an extra one. Now there is only one rule you should obey at all times while cooking these burgers. You never, ever want to press down on these patties, both hands. I know why, it makes a sizzling sound, it feels good, it feels like, yeah, I'm doing something, but these patties don't need your input. They're perfectly capable of cooking by themselves. You want to keep the moisture in there, you want to keep all these juices in there. Never press on a patty, ever. Unless you're cooking in a griddle, but that's a different story. Now the first thing we got to do is to get a nice even char on the outside of these patties. This is going to seal all the moisture in there, but it's going to happen quickly, so you want to keep an eye on them. You want to keep flipping them until you get the char that you're looking for, like this one right here. Now once you got that, go ahead and stack them up on the secondary stage. If you got small patties, just stack them on top of the big ones, so that way no juice is going to get lost. Second step is to choke that fire, and I mean choke it. What? You guys want some burgers? Yeah, you do. Dude, you don't even have teeth yet. What the hell? Now this cooker has been deprived of oxygen for a good while now, so I'm really careful when I open it up. This is called burping your cooker, and this is to avoid a big onrush of oxygen that would just erupt into a ball of fire that will singe your eyebrows. Trust me on this one, had to learn the hard way. Now you remember that stunt patty we dropped earlier? Yeah, this is the test patty. I'm gonna cut it in half and take a look at it. no pink color in the middle, good char on the outside, and let's do the moisture test. Oh yeah, look at all that juice.
Well seasoned, well charred, moist in the inside.
Fourth step here is to take care of that bread. A little bit of sesame oil on there, just rub them together, use a brush if you have to. Now you want to toast them over the coals, but it's gonna happen really quickly. You don't want to burn the bread, you just want to toast it real quick. Now the fourth and final step is just to put this all together and get ready to enjoy these backyard burgers like it's the month of June, even if fall is upon us, and then winter. God damn it. And with that, we are done here. So these burgers were awesome, a little bit too salty. As you could tell probably from the video, I put a little bit too much salt on there. If you like this video, don't keep it to yourself, man. Just prove it. Press the button, share it, comment down, and I'll be sure to read it. So, hey, that's it for me today. See you in the next one. And oh, grill safely out there. It's a crazy world.